मैं जुड़ी हुई हूँ या जैसी फिल्में मैं करती हूँ, कोशिश यही रहती है कि हम एक पॉजिटिव माइंडसेट, एक पॉजिटिव चेंज ला पाए लोगों के माइंडसेट में। तो आपको किरदार भी वैसे ही दिखाने पड़ेंगे। आर देयर इनफ स्टोरीज दैट रिवॉल्व अराउंड क्लाइमेट चेंज? नहीं। इनफैक्ट मेरे लिए बहुत शॉकिंग चीज़ है कि अभी तक किसी ने इस पर फिल्म क्यों नहीं बनाई है। You know,
okay,
it's...
let's see, looking at me now.
I am.
We're inspired.
है ना? And you're right. I really hope ऐसे और किरदार लिखे जाए जहाँ पे एक कैरेक्टर का पैशन हो अपने प्लैनेट को बचाना, या उसकी प्रैक्टिसेस वैसी हो, वैसे ही आप एक बड़े ऑडियंस तक पहुँच पाएंगे। एंड आई रियली होप ऐसा हो। लेकिन ऑन अ पर्सनल लेवल मैं, मेरे कलीग्स, हम सब कोशिश यही करते हैं कि जितना हो सके इसका प्रचार करें।
Really, I think the recycle is when the existing products are basically reused again. You know, and there are so many examples of that happening as well, even in the garment industry. You know, like H&M and companies like that actually have an area now where you bring your own old clothes and you get a voucher against that. And what they do with those old clothes is probably just you know, recycle them and use them again. And what we've done here in PVR with the uniforms is something which we're very fortunate to actually find people who could use plastic bottles, which actually do get consumed in thousands and they just get thrown away. To the technology to be able to use those plastic bottles and make clothing and uniforms out of it was a wonderful technology, and I'm so glad that there are people out there in India, in startups, who are actually focusing on businesses which focus on sustainability and impact investing. And there's so many people out there, young entrepreneurs, who are focusing on that, and we're very fortunate that we're in a position where we're able to harness their talent and harness the technology that they are coming out with. No, we have many plastic bottles actually. As I said, we've only used about 5,000 plastic bottles in our first phase, and there's so much plastic consumption that goes on, not just the cinemas but across the cities and the countries. And as I said, we haven't even scratched the surface yet. So going forward, the plan is to use all these plastics, single-use plastics, to make uniforms. We've only done it for 5,000 employees right now, and we want to cover 28,000 employees that both PVR and Inox employ combined, and adding on to the list of employees also as and when we add more cinemas and more employees. And we are reducing carbon emissions by over 2,000 tons annually by using technology and Internet of Things based energy, pressure and temperature monitoring.
The name of the film, but I've recently finished a film where we have thrifted 80% of my wardrobe in the film. You know, so those are the kind of things. See, I can only speak for myself and the things that I do, but I would also like to kind of mention that I have seen a very big change in the last couple of years within my industry as well, where people have become conscious, where there are sets that are pretty sustainable compared to what we were, because we were also polluting a lot. You know, so I feel thrifting is a very, very cool concept. In fact, I myself and a lot of my colleagues also put out like where we share our wardrobe with people, right? And whatever we raise most times goes to charity. I do that. Again, I can't speak for anybody else. But you know, there are some really, really cool concepts. And in fact, I feel that thrifting has been in our culture forever. Okay, firstly, I have seen winter clothes, in India is a very sustainable country. It is the newer generations, okay, all of us that have changed our concepts, because we feel, oh my god, mere kisi cousin ka purana sweater main kyun pehnu? You know what I mean? And that's how we all lived. Like if you look at how Indian families coexisted, like literally just 2 generations ago, you just need to go back to that. And I've said that earlier. And thrifting was a very big part of it.